Hello everyone, and welcome to Albedo Project. Did you know there are millions of mites on your face right now? But before you panic, if you haven't noticed them before, it's because they're mostly harmless and even remove your dead skin cells, which may be helpful. Let's rewind. In 1842, Carl Gustav Theodor Simon, a German dermatologist, was examining sebaceous follicle samples from a person with acne lesions. As he looked at the sample through the microscope, he noticed something moving. It was a tiny, elongated creature. As he went on to test more samples, the same creature appeared time and again. This little mite became known as Demodex folliculorum. 8 legs and a long body make up this strange arachnid, which is related to spiders and ticks. Even though a large number of these creatures were documented, it wasn't until the 1970s that Demodex brevis, a shorter variant, was identified as a separate species. Demodex are the most common human ectoparasites, in other words, parasites that live externally on another animal. They live on the face and neck and can number in the millions. They feed on 2 things. The first is sebum, a waxy oily substance produced by the skin. And the second is epithelial cells, the most common cell that makes up human skin. Now, there are many species of Demodex, but only 2 of them live on humans. That's Demodex folliculorum and Demodex brevis. Demodex folliculorum lives in hair follicles and measures 0.3 to 0.4 millimeters, while Demodex brevis lives in sebaceous glands next to hair follicles, which secrete oils to lubricate the hair and skin. This smaller variant is just 0.15 to 0.2 millimeters long. Both are almost invisible to the naked eye. Now, the vast majority of people have Demodex on their face. Demodex densities increase with age, with almost 95% infestation found in individuals over the age of 71, but it's rarely observed in children under 5. This is because people are born without Demodex, and then it's transferred to them by contact, for example, with their family. Now, at the start of the video, we said they were mostly harmless. And while this is true, in some cases, when the number of Demodex is very high, it can cause a disease known as demodicosis. This encompasses a group of disorders caused by Demodex, including redness, sensitive skin, and itching. Also, in more serious cases, it can cause macules and papules, 2 types of spots, eczema, folliculitis, and pigmentation. Essentially, a change in the color of the skin. When demodicosis affects the base of the eyelashes, it's known as blepharitis, an inflammatory condition of the eyelids. Luckily, for most people with a healthy immune system, these creatures go unnoticed and cause no issues. Demodicosis is relatively rare, and in normal conditions the human body is able to keep the population of Demodex in check. They might, however, spark your interest in other unusual critters and biological oddities. For more fascinating topics and explainers, including an unusual feature of our planet you may not have heard of, hit subscribe and check out the video link here. See you next time.